The United Kingdom is leaving the European Union. What does this mean for British trade? I am an economist at the University of Groningen, and together with two colleagues, I decided to find out. In the Brexit campaign, those against Brexit warned that leaving the European Union would be a disaster for trade. Those in favour argued that it was a great opportunity because the UK could strike new trade deals with countries around the world. What is the truth? Is Brexit good or bad for trade? We economists have a way of finding out. It's called the gravity equation with counterfactual scenarios. We calculated what the effect would be on the UK's value-added exports. That's basically a precise estimate of what the UK sells to the rest of the world. What did we discover? Unfortunately, the options for Britain are all bad for trade. Option 1 is a hard Brexit, in which the UK ends its membership of the European Union and all of the trade deals it has as a member of the EU. The result? The UK's value-added exports drop by 18%. Option 2 is a soft Brexit. The UK ends its membership of the EU and somehow it manages to keep every single one of the trade agreements it already has as an EU member with countries around the world. The result? The UK's value-added exports drop by 14%. Option 3, Global Britain. This is the most ambitious possible scenario for the UK to aim for. Let's imagine the UK somehow manages to strike trade deals with every single country in the world outside the EU. Even then, the UK's value-added exports drop by more than 6%. It's just really hard for trade with countries that are far away to make up for a loss of trade with countries that are close by. What's the effect on the rest of the EU? We measured that too. In all of these scenarios, other European Union countries see drops in their value-added exports, but the damage is much less than for the UK, mostly between 1 and 2%, except for Ireland, which is hit by 3%. Sorry, Ireland. While we're at it, why don't we look at what would happen in an even more dramatic scenario? Let's say there is a hard Brexit and then the whole European Union falls apart. This is what happens. Carnage. All the former EU members see their value-added exports fall between 9 and 18%. Russia, South Korea, Norway and Mexico are all also hit badly. Conclusion? There is no option that is better for trade than Britain's current situation. There is no alternative that will grow Britain's trade, apart from trying to get a deal that essentially copies what they have with the EU right now. I'm Tristan Kool, and I'm a trade economist at the University of Groningen in the Netherlands.